Hey, what's up my foodie friends? Today's dish is gonna be next level. We're cooking the most tender lamb inside the stomach. Yeah, you heard that right. It's not just about the cooking. It's about creating something truly unforgettable. Before we dive into all that deliciousness, go ahead and smash that like button and make sure to subscribe. Hit that bell icon too, so you don't miss out on any of the crazy dishes we're throwing down here. You definitely want to stay tuned. Stick around because you won't want to miss how this incredible dish comes together. Trust me, you're in for a wild ride with flavors that'll blow your mind. Alright, while we're at it, let's give some love to the trees I planted in my yard. There's something really calming about tending to the garden. Being in nature always brings some peace. It's like the earth's way of giving back when you nurture it. Plus, fresh air. Can't beat it. Oh, and don't forget to hit up our store. You'll find all the gear you need to elevate your kitchen game. Top quality knives, spatulas, and the most beautiful wooden bowls to serve your creations in. It's all about making your cooking experience feel as good as it tastes. Over here we've got some tomato bushes. Let's get them watered too. These babies will be perfect to use in future recipes. Nothing like growing your own fresh ingredients, right? Now, here's our lamb. I'm gonna show you a very unique way to cook this bad boy that'll seriously take the flavor to another dimension. You're not gonna believe how tender and flavorful this lamb is gonna get. Okay, let's get prepping. First, we cut the lamb down the spine, carefully separating the meat from the ribs. We're saving that lamb tail too. That fat is gonna be key to adding some buttery richness later on. As I'm butchering the lamb, let me tell you a little something about today's recipe. We're cooking this lamb inside its own stomach. It's a rare, old-school method that locks in all the flavors. My grandma used to cook a whole lamb this way, but she'd bury it underground and slow roast it for hours. I'm putting a twist on that tradition today. You won't believe how it turns out. I'll wash up some veggies, tomatoes, peppers, onions. and stuff them right inside the lamb's stomach with the meat. Trust me, these veggies are gonna soak up all those juices, giving them a crazy good flavor. The meat and veggies cook together so the flavors blend perfectly. By the way, don't forget to follow us on Instagram. We're always posting fun behind-the-scenes content, quick recipes and tips to level up your cooking game. You'll definitely want to check it out. No need to chop the veggies too small here. We're going for big, hearty chunks. That way they'll cook just right alongside the lamb and won't get mushy. You want each bite to be packed with flavor, and this method keeps the texture on point. Let's season this lamb with some salt, pepper and paprika. I'm throwing in a bit of thyme as well. It's a staple in Azerbaijani cuisine, giving that fresh, earthy note. Did you know thyme's often used in traditional Azerbaijani stews? It gives the meat a deeper, more rounded flavor, really bringing out its richness. You're gonna love how it complements the lamb. Now that we've seasoned the meat, it's time to stuff it inside the stomach. Now this is where the magic happens, folks. As the lamb cooks, all those herbs, spices and juices are gonna mix and create something absolutely mouthwatering. I can already smell how amazing it's gonna turn out. We're filling the stomach to the brim, meat, veggies and all. It's basically like a bag full of deliciousness. I'm adding some quince too. It'll give a little sweet tart flavour that cuts through the richness of the meat and adds a nice balance. let's grab some fresh thyme from my yard and throw it into our stuffed stomach bag. The thyme's going to add this fresh, aromatic touch to the dish. As it cooks, the thyme will release its oils, infusing the meat and veggies with a subtle, earthy flavor that takes everything to the next level. Alright, we're adding this wooden tube into the stomach. You're probably wondering why, right? Well, it's actually an old trick. By blowing air into the stomach, we give it a bit of shape so it doesn't collapse when we cook it. Once it's inflated, we'll place it into a pot of boiling water and let it work its magic. This step makes sure everything cooks evenly inside.
Mickey.
If you're loving what you're seeing so far, make sure to hit us up on Instagram for more behind-the-scenes action. We're always posting stories of what goes down in the kitchen, exclusive tips and sneak peeks at upcoming recipes. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Now, let's salt the water and gently place our stuffed lamb stomach into the pot. I've got a tray to keep it from sticking to the bottom. This is key to make sure everything cooks evenly without tearing the stomach. Alright, while that's simmering, let's take a little break. Instead of tea, how about some fresh fruit? I've got cherries, figs and apricots, all perfectly sweet and juicy. A nice little snack while we wait for our dish to cook. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that bell icon. That way you'll stay up to date with all our new recipes, tips, and tricks. Trust me, you don't want to miss any of it. Oh, and just a heads up, watermelon makes the perfect addition to a feast like this. It's fresh, juicy, and just what you need to balance out all the rich flavors of the lamb. And here we go. The lamb's stomach is done. I'm cutting it open, and look at this. Perfectly cooked meat and veggies, all juicy and tender inside. This is what I call next level cooking. let's dig in. I'm grabbing a piece of bread, tearing it apart, and scooping up a big chunk of this melt-in-your-mouth lamb. Oh man, that flavor is unreal. The lamb is tender, the veggies are perfectly cooked, and that broth? Chef's kiss. Now, let's have a slice of that watermelon to cleanse the palate. Perfect balance, sweet, refreshing, and light after all that richness. Oh, looks like the kids are here. They must have smelled the food from a mile away. They're about to get a taste of this masterpiece. Make haste, kids. The meal is ready. Before we wrap up, don't forget to check out our online store. We've got everything you need to create dishes like this. Knives, kitchen utensils, and those beautiful wooden bowls you've seen me use. While the kids are enjoying the meal, why not take a peek? Trust me, there's something for every kitchen. And that's a wrap, my friends. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you're excited to try out this recipe. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us for more. Until next time, happy cooking and taking care of each other.
Kanalımıza dəstək olmaq istəyirsinizsə, onlayn mağazamızdan xüsusi bıçaq və ya taxta qablarımızı əldə edə bilərsiniz. Mağazanın linki videonun altındakı təsvirdə var. Super!